Hey guys, welcome back, subbies and newbies. And just in case you don't know what a newbie is anybody checking me out maybe for the first time. It could be for the second. It may even be for the third. You know, it's some looky-loos that come around now and again just to see what's going on. Well, I want all of my subs and I want all of my noobs to gather around and come on in. Okay, so for today we have another installment of Dolce 2.0. And that's basically my personal initiative of me improving my life from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. From the rooter to the tutor, and just rounding out my life and upgrading some stuff therein. So it's still me, but just better. So with that being said, this is going to be a really quick update. And I like to come in and check in about every end of the month just to let you all know how everything has been going for me regarding these particular updates or upgrades or both. And what we like to do around here is we like to go over certain categories, certain goals that I have as far as my improvements, and check on the status thereof. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right to it. And the first category is going to be water. You guys know that I have been on this whole thing of taking in more water. And I must say, just like the last checkup, I've still been doing well. Check. I have been improving my imbibing of H2O. And I am still on that course. I am drinking my water and I've been pretty consistent. And so we can check that one off the list really quickly. Next up is the sleep. Yes, please. I have been getting more sleep. You guys know that I try and get about 7 to 8 hours per day compared to when I was struggling with my sleep and I wasn't getting a steady, consistent block of sleep. And for those who are initiated, you guys know that I struggled with that for a long while. And I'm happy to report back that I am still on my sleeping stride. Yes, I am. I had one off day where I woke up with a headache because I don't think I got enough rest. But other than that, for this particular month, it has been steady Betty. I've been getting my 7 to 8 hours with my sleep regimen. Because you guys know I had to implement a sleep regimen, basically where I calm down before I lay down so that I can get a steady, comfortable sleep. And that regimen has been working for me. So sleep, yes, we can also check that one off the list as that has been pretty consistent. Next up is exercise. Now this one, you guys know that I fell off quite a bit because the disaster that I had, last month or the month before that, the little bee buzzing around me. So after that disaster, I had put a kibosh on the walking for a little bit. Plus the weather was really hot, and so it was really uncomfortable to do my walking. Well, guess what? Just in case you did not check your calendars, it is now fall. Yes, it is. So now, along with the leaves, now that the weather is changing, it is time for me to get back to walking, and I have to say I'm pretty excited about that. So I will be starting my walking this week. And I like to walk early in the morning. I put my little music in and y'all know the deal. I have my whole little thing when I go walking. So I plan on starting that back up this week. Because like I've said many times before, I need it. I need it because it sets the tone for my day. And I'm just going to tell on myself that, you know, the last time that I bragged about walking and I lost 5 pounds, let's just say that those 5 pounds plus a couple more. Ooh, sorry, something in my throat. Anyway, let's just say that we had a little rebound of the poundage, okay? So I want to get that off. So with that being said, I am getting back to walking this week. But in the interim, you guys know that I have been doing my little exercises in-house. I've been doing my push-ups, I've been doing my crunches, and I have something new. I did a little tap on the internet. Yes, I did. And I have been eyeballing this particular equipment if you will, for a while. When I go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you know, the little discount department stores, I would see different iterations of this here and there, but I decided to go on Amazon, saw it, pulled the trigger, put it in my basket, and now here we are. So what am I talking about? I am talking about exercise bands. I decided to get these. Now this one is by, what is it? FitSimplify.com. But the brand doesn't really matter per se. I just picked these because these were pink. Yes, blame the girl in me. But I picked these because these were pink or variations of that color. And they do have other colors, this particular brand, as well as other brands on Amazon. If you want to check these out, I'll have the link below. But I picked these out because I wanted to do some strength training as well. And these come with, or this came with, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This came with 5 different bands. And again, they are in these particular sort of shades of pink, even though this is more so peach than pink. But so I have the deep purple, I have like a violet, I have like a coral, and again, this is peach, peachy. So it goes from extra light to light, which is the coral, to medium, which is the one that I took out the package and I've been using, to heavy, to extra heavy. And what this denotes is it's basically the strength of the band. So how much resistance you would get while using it. So the lighter one, that would be, it would have a lot of give. And as you go higher and higher, or the strength goes higher and higher in the band, that means that you get more resistance, okay, while using it, while stretching it out. And it came with a nice little pouch. In addition to, it came with some suggestions for exercise with the bands. And honey, I have been using them. You guys know that I work from home, so while I'm sitting on the couch, I, just like this woman, I use the medium band and I put it around my knees or atop my legs. I would squat down and then I would walk in that squat position and I would do 5 steps this way and 5 steps back. And I did about, how many rounds? I think I did about maybe 5 to 10 rounds, 5 to 10 sets of that. I also did some leg lifts with it. And again, I used the medium just to see how that felt in using that. And I think I'm gonna stick with the medium for a little while, then I'll upgrade and up the ante and use the heavy and really work those muscles out. But for right now, I'm using the medium, which is the bubblegum pink. And I'm loving it. You know, it's very simple. It's just elastic bands. Again, you're just trying to build up your muscles in a low impact way. And just add another tier to my exercise regimen. And these bands, I didn't have to bring out a whole bunch of bands to pay for it. You see what I did there? Bands. That's money in street talk. Anyway, so it won't break the bank. That's my whole point. They were like maybe $10, but they're really cheap and I feel really good about it. And I will let you guys know the progress as we progress. Next up is food. Now, y'all know that me and TJ, that's Trader Joe's for those who aren't in the circle. But me and TJ, we've been going steady for a while, but I have to tell you, and this is just between me and you, I cheated on TJ this month. Yes, I did. But don't tell him. Don't tell him. Now, I did go to TJ's, you know, to get a couple of things. But what had happened was, after TJ's, I went over to CC's house. Yeah, that's short for Costco. We like abbreviations around here. Anyway, I went over to CC's, aka Costco's, and I picked up a couple of snacks. Now, y'all know that I'm trying to eat better, okay? Not that I'm terrible with my food choices, but you can always do better. I want to eat a lot cleaner. I want to do less junk and more goodness. Now, I'm not a big snacker. Sometimes I might eat a little cheese doodle here and there. And I try and snack on, nuts and raisins and fruits and berries and all like that. I told you guys that I'm going to get back into my smoothies, and that's coming up because I am going to start that too. But in the meantime, while going down the aisles of CC's, I saw this, the jumbo size of it, and I just could not resist. And that is none other than, ta-da! This is the Himalayan salt popcorn by Lesser Evil. Now, with that being said, it claims to be 100% organic. So you're dealing with organic kernels that are 100% air popped. It's not only vegan, but it's non-GMO. It's 40% less fat than other popcorns, 33% more fiber, and 20% less calories. Did you get all that? So in other words, it's supposed to be pretty good for you. I have tried this brand before, but this one is the buttery flavor version. The variation that I tried that really got me hooked on the brand, it didn't have the butter flavor. It was just the Himalayan salt. So it was just the pink Himalayan version. But this is Himalayan Gold. Now, with that being said, I did read on the back because it doesn't have butter. So it's popped in coconut oil. An organic butter type flavor. Now, that part gave me a little bit of pause. It really did, because I'm like, well, what does that mean? What are we talking about? What is the butter type flavor? But I decided to give it a go, because in Costco's, y'all know, when they do things big around there. And they had a couple of bags left. So I said, you know what? I like the pink version. They didn't have that there. They had the gold version. So I said, let me try it. And honey, when I tried it, I'm telling you, 2 days later, I went back and I got 2 more bags. Yes, I did. And when I bought this for the price that you would get for the smaller bag. So with that being said, it is a hit with me. So I'm loving it. As well as with the changing of the weather, it is now officially hot tea season. And honey, I am a hot tea girl. I'm a tea girl overall. I love teas. I keep mine pretty simple. I use lemon, and I just got into honey because I used to use sugar, more so the organic brown version. But now I'm into honey. I've even tried milk in my tea. Wasn't bad. But I'm pretty simple when it comes to my teas. And I'm very excited to get back into them. Now, I'm not a tea snob, but I do have my favorites. Green tea is always good. Okay, that's always on my list. And we already know about the benefits of green tea, including it being an antioxidant. But white tea is even better as far as the amount of antioxidants that are in it. And I really do love white tea. But I don't stop there. I also like ginger tea, as well as red tea, otherwise known as rooibos, and that is a tea where the leaves are sourced from Africa. When I first tried that years ago, I'm telling you, it was so good and so flavorful. I didn't even need to add sugar to it. That's how good it was. And I really want to find that brand, that very same brand, because I went to Whole Foods with that in mind of buying red tea. I can't remember the name of the brand that I bought it from, but it wasn't the same. It was red tea, but it wasn't the red tea that I had back in the day where I didn't need the sugar. So I'm still on the search for that because I don't remember the brand. But anyway, red tea, that's my jam. But I love teas overall. To basically satisfy my palate for right now while I'm on the search for this red tea, I bought this lemon ginger herbal tea. This is by Bigelow. I do like Bigelow teas. I like Lipton. I just like a good tea. I've been thinking of even getting a tea set, you know what I mean? Where you have the loose bags and you put it over the little sifter or the spoon. I'm not too technically astute when it comes to the whole tea set thing. But you know how those who are very serious about their teas, they have the little, thing with the thing, and then they put the loose tea bag on the thing, and then it drains, and then, yeah. So I've been thinking about maybe even investing in that. But in the meantime, I'm going to drink tea like the commoners and just enjoy my tea. So I am going to keep you guys abreast as far as that is concerned. And that's just my thing. You know, some people like coffee, which it's okay. But tea, that's me. That's me all day, day. Okay? I really love tea. Can you tell? Hot tea, and it has to be scalding hot. You see the little steam coming out. Ooh, I love it. So I'm going to be getting more into that, and I'll show you what I get as I get it. This category is a little bit new. Can we talk finances just for a little bit? I have some money goals. As we all should. And I'm looking to get to a certain number in certain areas. And I think it's good that we get more financially astute, and the earlier, the better. That way we can really set ourselves up for more avenues of freedom. Freedom as far as choices that we would like to make in our life. Whether you want to take a vacation or buy a house or basically retire earlier, money is the key to a lot of those freedoms and those liberties. So with that being said, we're going to be doing some updates with regard to that, as far as how I plan on saving, and even a little background how I got out of credit card debt. Because years ago I used to be in debt. Okay, and for a lot of us, that is still the albatross around our necks that is really keeping us from attaining our financial goals and really getting closer to that freedom that we are longing for. So as far as the areas of improvement, I am going to add that to the list, and I will be checking in now and again, and I'll give you the little format and what we'll be talking about specifically. But I wanted to put that out there, that I think it's good to not only talk about finances, but like I said, to become more literate as far as this financial landscape that's out there, because I will readily admit that I'm not as aware and not as educated as I feel that I should be. My whole thing is to save, and save wisely, and for the long run. So that's coming up. I just want to throw that out there and just let you guys know that that's also going to be on the list. But other than that, that is pretty much the update that I have for you guys. So with that being said, we have now checked in as far as the updates, and now it's time to check out. What do you think? I think we should, honey. So that's what we're about to do. So with that being said, that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. Honey, we got more updates. We got some things on the agenda. So you gotta come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back.